Can a guide become your greatest betrayal? Me email from Stanford hit my inbox at midnight, and I nearly dropped my phone. Congratulations, Ethan Carter, you're accepted. My heart exploded, years of grinding, late nights studying in our cramped Chicago apartment. All for this. Mrs. Daniels, my high school English teacher, had promised to get me there. She'd been my mentor, my cheerleader, practically family. But when I opened the attachment, my world crumbled. The essays that sealed my admission weren't mine. They belonged to Caleb Reed, her golden boy, the rich kid who barely showed up to class. Mrs. Daniels was Lincoln High's saint. She'd stay late to critique my writing, slip me books Mom couldn't afford, and talk about changing the world with that fire in her eyes. I trusted her, told her about Mom's hospital bills, my dream to be the first in our family to go to college. She swore she'd help, said my essays were brilliant. So when I saw Caleb's flowery prose, his cliched takes on overcoming adversity, under my name, I felt sick. I'd poured my soul into my work, raw stories about Mom's cancer, our eviction, my hustle. She'd swapped them for his garbage and called it my ticket. I confronted her in her classroom, the air thick with chalk dust. Why Mrs. Daniels? Why Caleb? She didn't flinch, just leaned back, her smile cold. Sometimes you have to break the rules for talent, Ethan. Caleb's got potential you can't see. Gaslighting me, like my pain didn't matter. I wanted to scream, to flip her desk. Instead, I nodded, said, I get it, and walked out. She thought I'd swallow it. She didn't know me at all. I'd grown up fixing my own problems, patching leaks, stretching groceries, keeping Mom's spirits up. This was just another mess to clean. I started digging. Caleb's essays were on his public Google Drive, time-stamped months before mine. I found emails between him and Mrs. Daniels, her coaching him to polish his work while she sent me generic keep trying notes. I even hacked into the school's submission portal. Don't ask how. I'm good with computers, and pulled the metadata proving she'd uploaded his essays under my name. Every piece was a nail in her coffin. I didn't go to the principal, too small. I sent a dossier, screenshots, emails, metadata to Stanford's admissions board, CCing the local education reporter. I titled it, Lincoln High Teacher Fakes Student's Application. Then I waited. The thrill of it, knowing I'd lit a fuse, kept me up nights. The story broke a week later. Beloved teacher caught in admissions scandal. The headline screamed. Twitter lit up. Daniels fraud trending. Parents demanding answers. Mrs. Daniels was fired that day. Her teaching license revoked. Caleb's admission was rescinded. He's at community college now, his potential worthless. Mrs. Daniels called me, voice shaking, begging me to reconsider. You were like a son, Ethan, she said. I let her ramble, then replied, you picked the wrong kid to betray. I hung up, my hands steady, my heart racing with something new, power. Stanford didn't just keep my spot. They offered a full scholarship after I sent my real essays, the ones Mrs. Daniels buried. I start next fall, majoring in computer science, already building an app to help low-income kids navigate admissions. Mom cried when I told her, said she always knew I'd make it. Mrs. Daniels? She's tutoring online now, her reputation trashed, her saint status gone. I let her think she could rewrite my story, let her bask in her lies. Then I exposed her, not with anger, but with truth sharper than any knife. Family, blood, or chosen can cut deep, but I learned I'm tougher than their betrayal. I'm not just going to college, I'm building a future no one can steal.